Hello, welcome to our unit on inheritance, also known as what not to do when you're chased by a bear. So recall the question we ended the last unit with, which is what was up with these magic methods, and we saw two of them, init and stir, when they're missing, when we didn't define them in the class. It seemed like they were still there. That would make them pretty magical. They're not really that magical. So let me show you what's going on. So let me show you that they're actually there. So I'm going to define a totally empty class. No attributes, no definitions at all. And I'm going to create an instance of that class. And we saw that that instance has an str attribute, and it's a method. And we can invoke that str method, and we get the string, not a very interesting one, but we do get a string back. And we can see using dir, which is an operation that takes any object and gives us a list of the attributes defined for that object, that there's actually a whole bunch of attributes defined for this empty class already. And we can see that these include the stir attribute, which turns it into a string, as well as the init attribute, which initializes it. What's going on here is what we call inheritance, which is a way to reuse definitions from other classes when we define new classes. We'll get to inheritance soon, as well as the mystery of where these extra magic methods came from. Before getting to inheritance, I want to cover three other aspects of Python that you may not have seen before, and we haven't yet covered in this class. That's format strings, named arguments, and default parameters. If you already feel comfortable with those things, feel free to skip ahead to where I start talking about inheritance.